Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the kickoff live stream for Oregon Symphonics Share the Music Fundraising Week. I'm Patrick Seifer. I'm your fundraising host and benefit auctioneer, and I'm joined today by the amazing Alex Christie. And we are going to ask you to do a couple of things. First and foremost, if you've got a question or a comment, really appreciate you typing in your name. Let us know where you're tuning in from today. And if you have any questions, please fire them in the box and we will see them and we will try to answer them. So I alluded to her a moment ago, but more formal introduction. She's a member of the Oregon Symphonic Band and also a board member, and she's the event chair for Share the Music. Please welcome Miss Alex Christie. Alex, how are you?
I'm doing great, Patrick. Thanks so much for being here today.
Oh, absolutely. We've got a big week.
It's a big week, and I want to start by just welcoming everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're so excited for this event. We've got a lot of big plans, both with the Oregon Symphonic Band and then also specifically with our fundraising event, Share the Music. So if it's all right with everyone out there at home, I'd love to just give you a little bit of information about the event, about what we're trying to do with our fundraising initiative and where we hope to go in the next couple of years as an organization based on this event. So hopefully most of you know about the Oregon Symphonic Band. We've been Oregon's #1 symphonic band for 35 years, led by the fearless Dr. Michael Birch-Pacis, who's been with us for, I believe, about 20 of those years. And we have such a great membership of professional musicians, music teachers, as well as people who do not do music professionally, but still participate in music and in the concert band experience. And it's just such a wonderful organization. Of course, like many other arts organizations, the pandemic has been really difficult for us. We haven't been able to play together since February of 2020. We're all missing it deeply, and the board is hard at work trying to get us events and rehearsals and locations and all the sorts of things that we need to be able to bring live music back to our lives and be together again. But in the meantime, we're still hard at work doing educational outreach and our fundraising initiatives. And that's what I'd like to speak about a little bit today. This year's fundraising event, taking place 7 days from today on October 20th at 7 p.m. is called Share the Music. And at OSB, we've always believed that school music programs are foundational to success in music, success in our personal and professional lives. Not everyone in the band is a professional musician, but everyone in the band is a product of school music programs. And we realize just how valuable those things can actually be to our community and to our students. And over the years, we've had many ways that we've attempted and succeeded in supporting school music programs, from master classes that we've brought out, visiting artists to work with students in schools. We have had a number of performances over the years, joint performances with the Portland Youth Wind Ensemble that have been some amazing times, and various small and large outreach events for school musicians. So this year, what we're hoping to do with your generous support is we hope to be able to fund grants for public school music programs to bring in clinicians, guest artists, master teachers to work with their students on a specialized basis. These experiences can be incredibly valuable in both engaging students with the music programs and also with increasing their interest, increasing their passion for performing and being part of their school music programs. And we believe at OSB we're uniquely situated to provide these sorts of opportunities. So school music is chronically underfunded. Most schools don't have the budget to be able to bring in specialists and guest artists and clinicians, but that doesn't mean that these students should miss out on these incredibly valuable opportunities. So that is the thrust of our fundraising initiative this year, and why we're titling it Share the Music, so that we can absolutely help share the music with all of our wonderful students and their music teachers and the community at large. We have a terrific event. Online bidding has started already. It opened this morning. And we have a lot of opportunities, both with our silent and live auctions, for you to show your support for Oregon Symphonic Band, as well as show your support for sharing the music with our local music students. So Patrick, if you could walk us through how folks can participate and support us. That would
Absolutely.
be so helpful.
That would be my pleasure, Alex. And it's so cool for me to be involved with you and see the impact that you guys are trying to have on others, and to promote the growth of your craft, and introduce young people and help them really foster their careers. It's really cool to see. In such a challenging time, like you said, you haven't been able to practice as a band, you haven't been able to perform, and yet you still care about the community. And I think that deserves a real round of applause from everybody in our community, because through your work, you're making Portland and Oregon a better place to live and work. So thank you for all that you're doing. Hey, folks, we're going to dive right into it here and talk a little bit about how you can get involved. And one of the things that I love about virtual and this environment that we're in today is there are no barriers to entry, Alex. I mean, it's as simple as you can get. If you've got an internet connection, you can participate, enjoy the event, and enjoy supporting the organization. And so I'm going to roll through. I'm going to share my screen a little bit, and we'll take it from there if that works for you, Alex. But the first thing that people need to do is they need to go to OregonSymphonicBand.com. And once there, you will see immediately that there is a link to the Oregon Symphonic Band online fundraiser, both at the top and here. And when you click on that, it is going to take you to our event website. And that is fantastic, because this is where all the magic happens, Alex. And I want to make sure, as people are joining, that they have an opportunity. Please, hey, reach out, say hello, tell us who you are, where you're tuning in from today. We'd love to say hello back. And then also want to make sure that if you have any questions, if I go a little fast, because I am an auctioneer, I tend to talk a little quicker than most. If I say something and you've got a question, type it in that comment box, and we'll be able to see it right here, and we'll be able to answer your questions. So we are broadcasting today on multiple platforms, both with the OSB's Facebook page, but we're also on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn, we're on both my company Facebook and personal Facebook. So we've got a lot of folks chiming in, and feel free, say hello, tell us who you are, and make sure you ask those questions, because we would love to answer them. So best part of this deal is once you get to the Oregon Symphonic Band Share the Music event page, it could not be easier from here. You can see that everything kind of starts from right here on this page, and I'm going to run through it. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on that registration button, and that will allow you, Alex, to be able to bid and to donate and to support everything. There is no cost to register, right? So folks can register. That'll allow them to bid. They don't get charged anything until after the event, and they'll receive a statement and then be allowed to pay right online. So it's a real easy process. You go ahead and you register. Once you register, and I'll click on this now, but I'm already registered, so I'm going to click to a different screen. But you fill out the registration form, Alex, and then immediately you're going to get an email from the system. And what's great about that is it's going to give you a link. It's going to give you a link to confirm your registration, but it's also going to give you a link to download the Octria app. Octria is the platform we're using for this event, and it's a wonderful, easy, intuitive platform to use, but it will download the Octria app. So not only can you participate on your computer, but you can also participate on your phone. And that's important, Alex, because you want to know when you've been outbid, right? And, when you get that urge to make a donation, you want to have it right in your pocket where you can just grab that phone and make it happen, right? So I encourage everybody to make sure you download that app and get rolling. So we're going to run through the event. There's a couple of elements to it. We have an online auction. We also have an opportunity if you just want to make a cash donation and support the incredible work of the Oregon Symphonic Band, as Alex outlined, and helping provide clinicians to these students and helping them learn the craft and improve their skills. I think, Alex, in this environment that we're in today, kids have so many challenges. What a great opportunity to provide them with a skill and a hobby and a passion like music. I just can't imagine the impact that would have on children, and being able to raise the funds to make that happen even more. And add to, as we know, through this pandemic, school budgets are going to get tighter and tighter. So your point about most of the school budgets don't allow for the specialized training, I think it's going to be even more challenging in the future, which drives home the message of why we need folks to get involved as soon as possible. And what a great way to do it here, because online auction opened today and the bidding is already started. And what's amazing is almost every package starts at $10. Alex, can you believe that?
$10. What a bargain.
What a bargain. And like we say in the auction business, folks, it's not where you start, it's where you finish, right? But let's get in early and bid high and bid often on these amazing packages. So what I'm going to do, Alex, is I'm going to kind of roll through. We've got you registered now, and then I'm going to just show you the different things we have on the homepage and how you get involved. And we're going to start with online bidding, right? So it's very simple here. These little rotating images are so, wow, look at there. Why wouldn't we want to be there right now, Alex? I don't know what it's doing on your side of Portland, but on mine, it's a little misty. So
it looks nothing like that. That's for sure.
Exactly. So we got to look at that package, right? But when we go, click on the full catalog, and you've done a great job, Alex, you and your committee, in putting together some incredible packages and awesome packages. And what I want to show is you can go in and bid on any one of these items. Look at there, starting bids at $10. Huh? How cool is that? So let's show folks, once you're registered, okay, bunt cake for a year. I got to click on that one. Why? I mean, bunt cake for a year. How cool is that?
Year.
What's going to happen here, as you'll see, as you click on the item, and then there's a couple of things you want to be aware of. First and foremost, it will share with you a complete description of what you will receive. This one talks about winner will receive a booklet containing a certificate for a free bunt cake every month, and it never expires. So 12 bunt cakes from our friends at Nothing Bunt Cakes over in Beaverton. I know where that is. It's a wonderful location. They got people lined out the door. So those bunt cakes are pretty amazing. Couple of things when you get ready to bid, I want to draw attention to a couple of things for you. First and foremost, there is the bidding, and it says here bidding ends in 7 days plus the bid extension. So right now, this is scheduled to close on October 20th, which is the same night we'll do our live stream, beginning at 8:15. Now, what's important about this is we say bid extension, and I want to explain for folks what that means. Bid extension means that if this item received a bid within 5 minutes of the closing time, so starting at 8:10, if somebody made a bid between 8:10 and 8:15, it would extend that closing time another 5 minutes, right? So in the auction business, Alex, we like to make sure that people bid until they're done bidding, right? Because we are in the fundraising business here. And so this feature allows that to happen. So I don't want any of our participants to get confused and say, well, hey, it said it was going to close at 8:15 and it's 8:17 and people are still making bids. Well, that's because of the bid extension. And so you can easily know what's going to happen there with the bid extension. And if you're the one that bid before somebody else bid, you want to make sure that you get notified. So when you get outbid, even if it's in that last 5 minutes, you're going to get a text or an email, whichever you set up at your with your registration, and it will notify you. It'll notify you on the app that you have been outbid, and you'll have time to go in and click on it. Another great reason for why you want to make sure that you have downloaded the app, right? What are some of your favorite packages here, Alex?
Oh my goodness. I gotta say that our Bells Up Winery experience is one that I'm very excited about. It's a wonderful small local winery. They've been incredibly supportive of OSB. If you'll notice, their logo is actually a French horn. That's because the owner is a musician, and he's so wonderful. He's got such a great operation. It's a beautiful little hilltop area right outside of Newburgh, and you can go and you can have a personalized experience. This package also includes 3 bottles of one of their top selling wines. So really just an amazing opportunity to have a beautiful day with some beautiful wines amongst like-minded individuals.
How about that, huh? Well, you know what? I think that sounds so fun. I'm going to bid right now.
Ooh, all right, getting it started.
I'm in. We're getting going. All right, so we're in, because I can always any opportunity to make it out to Newburgh is a good reason for me. Now, one of the things that I want to share with folks here is that one of the cool things about this system, and we've got some. Hey, how about this? You got to tell me about this Multnomah Whiskey Library experience. This is really awesome.
What a brilliant package this is. Generously donated by Carol and Walter Smith. Carol is a longtime member of Oregon Symphonic Band. She was also our board president. And she's an incredible supporter of OSB in particular and local arts organizations in general. She's a really amazing person. And she and her husband, Walt, have generously donated this package. Now, the Multnomah Whiskey Library is typically members only. You have to be a member to even get in the door. So this is a really special opportunity to be able to experience something that most people don't get to. They have, as the name would imply, they specialize in whiskey, but they also have a number of other alcohols that they sell. But specifically, they want to feature things that you can't get anywhere else. And so this package includes 4 guest passes, which normally retail for $75 a piece.
Wow.
So you can bring, 3 of your closest friends. There's also a $250 gift card to spend at the Whiskey Library. So really is a recipe for a fantastic night, something that you can't get anywhere else, really a one-of-a-kind experience and no membership required. So what a fantastic package.
Wow, what a unique opportunity. And you gave Carol a lot of accolades. I would almost qualify Carol, I've known Carol a lot of years, as a legend in the music and educational environment, having been a music educator, but then also a principal, and all the different things that Carol's done. And that doesn't even mention Dr. Walt. I mean, Dr. Walt is one of the all-time great orthopedic surgeons here in Oregon, and just a great man. And I used to see Carol and Walt almost daily over at the health club pre-COVID, and I'm sure they're still going, but pre-COVID has been a good reason for me not to go there now. So this is
they really are wonderful champions of the arts.
Absolutely, they're incredible people, and for them to make this generous donation, something that you can't just go out and buy on the street. That's the great thing about these environments and these fundraising events. Here's an opportunity to get something really unique for you and your friends and spouse, maybe another couple, and enjoy a really special evening at the Multnomah Whiskey Library. And with that $250 gift card, wow, you can have a pretty good time, I would imagine. But
Indeed.
There are 2,000. Did I read that right? That's not a typo, right?
Not a typo.
2,000 unique whiskey bottles. That's amazing. So yeah, get in there and bid that one up. I'm probably going to have to come back and bid on that one myself again if it's not offensive as your auctioneer. And then we've got some unique packages. I want to talk a little bit, if I could, with respect to these packages at the beginning, where it starts off with the caption live auction, as opposed to the other items do not say live auction. So we have 3 packages, Alex, that we will auction off live during our live stream event on October 20th, starting at 7 o'clock in the evening. We've got a wonderful program for everybody. We're going to be showcasing some past performances of the OSB, and that should be, I've seen some of those videos, and wow, incredible performances. And that should be a lot of fun. And then we're going to intermix our live auction and an opportunity to just support with a paddle raise, right? But these first three packages here that say live auction, those packages we will actually close live during the broadcast, okay? And so that's how you know that's where they are. But this one here, Be the Maestro. Tell me about this package a little bit, Alex. This is cool.
This is such a fun opportunity. In past fundraising events, this one has been a really popular seller. And so we decided to bring it back for another year. And it's literally the opportunity to conduct the Oregon Symphonic Band live and in concert. And a lot of people, they look at the conductor, they may or may not understand what the conductor does, or maybe they think, oh, that looks really easy, they're just waving their arms around. But it's actually an incredibly involved experience. It's a really crucial position. We wouldn't be able to play together without our fearless leader. But this is such a wonderful opportunity because you don't have to be a musician in order to win this. You don't have to know what you're doing already in order to be the maestro, because we will teach you how to conduct. This package, you get your very own baton, professional level baton, very beautiful piece. You'll also get the opportunity to come to an OSB rehearsal, receive a conducting lesson from our director, Dr. Birch Paces, as well as some on-the-ground experience in rehearsal leading the band. And then at the concert that we mutually arrange, you'll actually be able to go on stage and conduct the band real life in front of an audience. And it's just such a unique experience. And even if you, like I said, even if you've never done it before, it's something that you can get a taste for doing and have the opportunity to maybe make one of those bucket list items come true.
Absolutely. Now I've got to ask, do you have to wear tails to do this?
No, but we do dress up for performances because it is a special occasion. And if you do have a tux and tails, then that is preferable, but not required.
Absolutely. Or a wonderful dark dress, I suspect, right?
Yes.
Everything is going to be in dark dresses. You know, this is a cool package, and I think about what a great opportunity to, to host that special musician fan, musical fan that's always dreamed about it. Maybe they're not as good of a musician as they are a fan. What a great experience to offer them, but also in the spirit of what we're raising money for and sharing the music. Wouldn't this be a cool experience to give to a young musician or someone you would like to introduce to music that could come and be inspired and have an opportunity to kind of see behind the curtains, if you will, as to what happens. And, I think so strongly about it. I tell you what I'm going to do here, Alex, is you notice that these, your social media icons are right up here in the catalog. And what's cool about that is our auction platform recognizes your email and connects it to your social media platforms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this item with my Facebook community. Okay. And I'm just going to say on here, what a terrific opportunity for a symphony fan and even a young musician, all proceeds to an outstanding organization, making a difference in our community. And now this is an easy way, right, for people to want to share it, and I think I've shared it, and away we go. Okay, and it is.
You have to hit that button on the bottom.
That
there
one.
it is.
Yeah,
Make sure we complete the transaction, folks.
Yeah, I knew it was right there in front of me. So the beauty is, Alex, for all of our friends in the band who say, hey, I play in the band, I don't need to be the conductor. But you know what? They know somebody in their life that this would make an incredible impact on. And this is a great way for them to share it with their community and help us raise money for these clinicians to be able to reach out to these students in the education system,
And I forgot to mention that this package also includes 4 OSB season tickets so that your family and loved ones can come watch your directorial debut, as well as see all of our wonderful concerts all season long.
How cool is that? And I bet once you've done this, you have a totally different perspective of what the conductor's doing, but also all the musicians, right? I mean, you have to, I mean, I think for, laymen like myself who walk into a concert and, are amazed by the incredible sounds and the precision and all that, but I don't think we have any sense of the intricacies of what's going on that stage. And so what a great way to do it. That's really cool that the conductor is willing to make that package available. And then we've got some fun. Hey, I don't know about you, Alex, but I am ready to put my toes in the sand somewhere. How about you?
Yeah, some sunshine sounds pretty delicious this time of year, sir.
Yeah. We've been spoiled this summer. I think we've had incredible weather here in the Oregon market, but we also know what's coming up. We got a little foreshadowing this past weekend. It's going to be a little, we're running into that rainy season, but the nice thing is we're only an airplane ride away from putting our toes in the sand. And what a great way to go and make a vacation while also knowing that you have helped those who need some assistance. And this package here, this is a really fantastic package. This is a 5-night stay. This is 5 nights in a partial ocean view room. I love how people say those things. Partial ocean view means you can see the ocean, folks. And this is at the Outrigger Waikiki Beachcomber Resort. You can get a king bed or 2 queens. So this could be a girl's trip, a guy's trip, could be a nice couple. It could be all sorts of different things. And the nice thing about this, Alex, I know we're all concerned about travel and, can we not, all those different things. But this has 24 months. You have 2 years to make your decision. So 2 years to pull the trigger on when you actually go. The other thing I love about this package, Alex, and it's true with the other one I'm about to show too, there's no blackout dates, right? So if you're one of those folks who would like to spend a holiday season, maybe a spring break, whatever it is, and you'd like to spend it in Hawaii for 5 days at the Waikiki Outrigger Beachcomber Resort, now would be the time. Bid it up right now. It's starting at $1,200. But that's still a steal for 5 nights in Hawaii. You've been racking up those Alaska airline miles, buying all those Amazon packages, and now maybe you use some of your Alaska Air miles and head over to Waikiki, and all the same time be supporting OSB and its efforts to help these young youth musicians. So that's fantastic. That package will close, like I said, on the show live on the 20th. And then we also have a package to Vedanta, which is one of my favorite resorts. And this is the winner's choice. You have your choice of 7-night stay at one of the Grand Mayan luxury resorts. All of these are oceanfront properties. This is 7 nights for an entire week. You can go to Riviera Maya, you can go to Nueva Vallarta. There's a couple of other ones that are available. Cancun. Once again, 24 months to travel, fabulous opportunity. Do something for yourself, for your family, but also make the difference in the lives of a young person and have them receive the incredible instruction that they can get from the funds run from this event this week. So this is, looky there, Carol Davis is making a bid. She just jumped in on that bunt cake for a year. So go, Carol, go.
Thanks, Carol.
That is fantastic. But this is a really cool package, and you can bid on that too. So we've got a lot of fun. And then, at the end of the day, folks, when you if you're in a situation and maybe you're not in a position to travel, or there's nothing that really sticks out to you that you really need, but you want to make a difference, if you go to the bottom of the page here, there's an opportunity for you to make a cash donation. Any increment, we've got some suggestions, but anything that matters to you. No, hey, look, Carol's on fire. She's headed to McMinimum's next, right?
She's having a tasty weekend.
Yeah, she McMinimum's and bunt cakes. I mean, that is perfect. And hey, Richard, thank you for tuning in today and giving us a little like there. It's nice to have you with us. And I'm not going to butcher your last name, but we appreciate you tuning in and hoping you're registered and ready to support OSB and its efforts here. So I want to talk a little bit, if I could, Alex, and I want to move forward to next Wednesday and our show next Wednesday, because that's going to be a lot of fun. And when people come to the website, right, next Wednesday, they'll be able to just click on the live stream button. And when they do, this will be the video window that they will be able to watch our program live as we work through and we showcase some performances and we do our live auction and we do our paddle race. I know we've already received some very generous donations, and we hope to raise a lot more come Wednesday night. But this is how folks will be able to participate. The nice thing is, if they're doing this on their phone, they can, we will actually change the live auction package that we're on right then. So it makes it easy. All you have to do is bid, click bid. And then when we move to the next one, we'll click to the next item. We'll also do that with our paddle race. So, but everything happens right here. The other thing I would encourage people to do, and this is always fun, especially with these performances, Alex, that you're going to be sharing with everybody, is use two devices. So what I would encourage people to do is use your smart television and log into the website, just like we've talked about. And when you get to this window on your smart television, just go ahead and hit it full screen, and it will go full screen. And you can watch the show on your big screen television at home while you use your phone as your bid paddle. So that way, everybody in the room has their bid paddle, and you can watch the show. So it should be a lot of fun and a great evening. Now, for those of you who have been watching today and you want to share this with some other folks and make sure they're aware of it, I want to let you know that the replay of what we have talked about today is going to be right here on the website, and it's also going to reside again on Facebook. But people can tune in and catch all the information that Alex and I have shared and all the excitement for the event right there on the replay. You think we covered it, Alex?
I think that we've managed to give a whole lot of really valuable information here today, Patrick.
Yeah, it's fabulous. I mean, I am so excited for next Wednesday and to watch. It's great to see people are bidding, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys got a great cause, making a difference in the community. I applaud you and all the members of OSB, both current and before and future, for making a difference in our community. I think it's absolutely fabulous, and I really applaud you and your efforts. I know this has been a challenging year to do this. We wanted to do this a year ago and we didn't get to, and now we're doing it this way, and that's great. And the reason we do is because there's a need. And so thank you for all that you're doing, Alex, to make this happen.
Thank you. And, folks out there, if you believe as we do that music is for everyone and music is for life, please show your support by going to OregonSymphonicBand.com, registering for the event, bidding in our silent auction, making a donation through our paddle raise, or any other way that you can think of to support Oregon Symphonic Band. Every little bit helps. And we hope to see a big audience on Wednesday night, 1 week from today, October 20th.
Absolutely. And that'll start promptly at 7:00. So Alex, until then, let's tell everybody, like we always do, what do we want to do? Bid high and bid often.
Bid often.
Right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You have a great day.